Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me again today on my blog. I wanted to talk to you today about the post that I actually did last week, and I will put a link to that below this one. I'm talking about the Daily Manifesto, and I heard this from Dr. Marshall Goldsmith that I had the opportunity to hear speak here in Calgary a few weeks ago. And he was talking about having a list of active questions that he challenges himself with every day to increase awareness and improve his life. And it's really struck me as a very positive method and very simple that I can use to grow myself. I came up with my list of 10 questions. Now, again, active questions are things that I ask myself that really leave no wiggle room to get out. So for instance, am I happy? Yes, no. Well, if the answer is no, it could be because of Joe, John, or Sam didn't do something. The difference in an active question is, what did I do to improve my level of happiness today? Now, the questions, again, can only be answered in a yes, no, or they can be rated. So say 0 to 10 or 0 to 5. So here's the list of questions that I chose to use for myself, and I'm going to start trying these out today. And I gotta tell you, even just writing them down, I notice I'm already thinking about, how am I doing on that? It's sort of percolating in the back of my mind, so I'm already finding it really powerful. So question number 1 for me, did I take bold action toward creating my vision? Now that one I'm rating myself a 0 to 5, rather than a yes, no. So 0 to 5. Did I take bold action creating my vision? Did I say an intentional thank you to someone today? That's a yes or no. Something that I think really spreads gratitude. If I want to receive gratitude, I spread gratitude. Increase my level of engagement. How did I do on increasing my own level of engagement? Now, I'm not sure about these yet. I'm kind of trying them out. So engagement for me is, that's everything. My engagement in my life, in my work, with my children, with my husband, with my friends, with myself. How did I do on increasing my level of happiness? So I don't want to know if I'm just happy. I want to know, what am I doing to constantly increase my level of happiness? Both of those last two questions are rated 0 out of 5. How am I doing staying on track with my priority list? Now this was a good point that Dr. Marshall Goldsmith brought up. He used to have a question on his list that said, did I write a daily priority list? But he found he was really good at writing it, but not so good at following it. So that's the distinction there, is did I stay on track with my priority list? So I wrote a priority list last night, and as of today, I am already on track with it. That is a 0 to 5 rating question for me. Did I exercise my body today? And that's a yes-no for me. And I judge it as a 15-minute segment, and it can be anything from stretching, which I'm finding is really important for me now that I sit a lot more in my day, or it can be a workout or a sport or something. So 15-minute segment. Did I eat healthy food that propels me forward? Now that's a yes-no as well. See, if I just wrote, did I write healthy food? Well, depending on how I'm feeling, I could probably say yes or no, and let myself off the hook on some things that I knew I shouldn't be eating. So when I write propels me forward, what I think of is my vision. What I think of is where I want to go. And that person there, how does she eat that propels herself forward, gives energy, allows for great rest, all of those things. That's why I've worded it that way. And that's a yes, no. And then I've got some to-do things, which I mentioned in the last blog. What are my to-do things that have just been sitting on my list for forever, and I'm going to finally have to get tired of hearing myself say, no, enough, I will just get it done. So I have a speaker package I actually need to get ready that is still not done. So that's on my list, yes, no. I'm updating some of the copy for my website. That's a yes, no. And then, did I do one thing for myself today? Now, it doesn't need to be go to the spa or get a massage every day, but did I do one thing for myself? Did I stop and breathe and listen to a favorite song? Did I honor myself? I tend to be more of a doer, and I don't necessarily take as the best care of myself when I'm in that real doing mode. So, did I do one thing for myself today? Yes, no. Those are my 10 questions. I will let you know how it's going for me, and I would love for you to share with me what are some questions that you're going to ask yourself every day that will increase your awareness and have you living large in a pretty short time span. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.